Welcome to the neighborhood. My name is William Coleman. I'm an Assistant Director of Admission and Financial Aid here at University of Dayton. Sorry that you're not able to join us today for this presentation, but I'm excited to welcome you to this unique experience where you'll learn a little bit more about UD. At University of Dayton, we are a top-tier Catholic Marianist Research University committed to educating our students as a whole person. This means we empower our students to learn, to lead, and to serve so that when they leave the university, they can lead fulfilling lives and really transform the world. So in 1850, the Society of Mary founded this institution with the idea that we'll really educate students to be developed as whole persons, to be grounded in faith, but to be able to leave the university and transform their lives and careers. At UD, this means that we really emphasize the Marianist tradition. We strive to be a warm, friendly campus with students from all over the world, all kinds of backgrounds, because we know diversity and inclusion are essential for every student's success. We are deeply committed to the common good. Students at UD take action and really take community seriously here at UD. You know, our president says it like this: if you're looking for a place to go that's just about tests and papers and quizzes, there are a lot of places to choose. But at University of Dayton, there are lots of ways that you can get involved and be connected in community, and that's a really great opportunity. We build our campus with students from around the world. Over 52% of our students come from outside of the state of Ohio. So when you're looking at our campus, there's a lot of bright faces here at UD. We have over 8,200 undergraduate students and just over 3,000 graduate and law students. So for us, we're really the perfect mid-sized school. We're able to give students the experiences of a big school like Division I athletics, heavy research investment, multiple Fortune 500s on our campus, but at the same time be personalized inside the classroom with a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio. Our average class size is 26. 96% of our classes are taught with less than 50 students inside. So the likelihood that you'll be able to build a name-to-name relationship with your professor is really high at University of Dayton. And through this, we generate greatness because we give you the tools. Our students have access to one-on-one academic advising. So our students can walk with them all the way from the time that they start UD to when they're conferred their degree upon graduation. Our honors programs really allow students to dive deeper into their education experience. And our Discover program, in my opinion, is the best program that we offer for students. It allows students the opportunity to take a moment and explore multiple majors and careers before they ultimately make a decision. But it doesn't cost them anything additional to change their major, and they're still on pace to graduate in 4 years, which is really awesome for students. For students who maybe are looking to explore an internship, we're really proud to say that we're in the top 20 nationally when it comes to internship opportunities. So with applied learning, it's something that we take very seriously. This next video explores a lot of the ways that our students are taking advantage of these things inside and outside of the classroom.
I really was surprised by how my professors all took an individual interest in me. I got to know all of my professors, and then my professors really pushed me. Professor Ferguson, who's now my thesis advisor, told me that I was a writer, and I told her, no, you must have me confused with someone else. But just through the encouragement of all of my different professors, I'm now a published author. My paper just came out in the BST publications this past December, so that was pretty exciting.
The summer of my sophomore year, I spent in India with the ETHOS program, working on a way to refrigerate vaccines without the need of electricity. So the way we did that was through the project called STAR, which is a solar thermal adsorptive refrigerator. And it was just me and one other guy, so it was all us. Being in India for me just gave me a lot of confidence, as I think it does many Ethos students. It really just changes the way that you think about living and learning. And so Ethos actually very much solidified almost like my sense of vocation as a chemical engineering student. That for me was really powerful.
My favorite experience so far at UD is definitely my DC Flyers experience. I spent 10 weeks in DC interning with a cohort of 15 other UD students, and I gained a lot of experience, and I also was able to get outside my comfort zone. The UD alumni network is unlike any other, and I don't think I quite understood that until I went to DC. They immediately are gonna give you any resources that they can to make sure that you succeed, because once you're a UD Flyer, you're always a Flyer.
So I'm really excited to do this research project. I'm looking at the effects of an intervention on brain function and exercise performance in a low oxygen environment. You learn a lot from textbooks and from lectures, but really getting that hands-on experience has been really valuable for me. Human physiology doesn't work like a textbook. When you actually apply that in real life, there's always these different anomalies. And so being able to see that and work through those different challenges has been really fun to kind of navigate.
So as a freshman, I joined Dayton Civic Scholars. It's an opportunity to really do a lot of great civic engagement, participate in the community through various events, all leading up to your senior capstone project. And we're doing a park redevelopment project. By working with a neighborhood, by working with community leaders, by working with city officials, it truly allows you to see the inner workings of what it takes to bring a community forward.
The professors at UD are amazing. They want to get to know you on a personal basis. They want to help you, and they definitely are invested in students and invested in making sure that you succeed here at UD.
I think at UD we do a really good job of preparing students for success, not just in their careers but in life. In all of their classes, they are confronted with these very complex issues, complex problems, and they are getting the tools and the skills they need to help them figure it out.
My research is focused on clinical biomechanics, and that's the fusion of engineering with a discipline like physical therapy. Students are very important in my work. They participate in our experiments by collecting data, by analyzing the data. We've been able to take undergraduates to national conferences so they can share their work and learn from others. And then those students, because of that experience, have gone on to win various awards, including National Science Foundation Graduate Research Fellowships. When we can get students out into a lab, interacting with real people from the community, it changes the context for them. It makes it real. They become more passionate, and they put in so much more effort because they want to be the one to solve those problems and be an important part of the solution.
UD really has a way of making you become your best self in the 4 years that you spend here.
My time here at the University of Dayton has really had a big impact on my core values, and some of that has come from the Marianist educational values and characteristics.
There's just such an interaction that goes on in the classroom. Students are used to working together. They want to succeed. They want their peers to succeed. And so in that classroom, we form a community from day one almost. And it's just so different than a lot of schools. And I really like that about teaching here.
As a top-tier university, our programs and facilities are recognized as some of the best in the world. So no matter what major you choose, our curriculum is the same. Challenging curriculum inside of the classroom with supportive environment paired with real-world experience and applied learning for every one of our students. We have over 80 different academic programs at University of Dayton, as well as a variety of minors and concentrations that really allow students to customize and design their own education at UD. And for students that are looking to explore a graduate degree program, our Bachelor's plus Master's program allow you to do that at an accelerated rate and also at a discounted cost. Most of our students are able to do that within 1 additional year of their experience here at UD. Some other things that are unique about University of Dayton is our applied learning experiences. We have the Institute for Applied Creativity for Transformation, or IACT. That's where students can go and learn new skills that job employers are looking for, like applied creativity, social entrepreneurship, and social engagement. Really, each one of those are woven into our common academic program. And that's something that our students participate in all 4 years. It goes beyond just first-year philosophy and history courses. It allows our students to leave the University of Dayton with the critical thinking and leadership skills that we know are important in today's job market. We also have integrated learning living communities. Students can apply for these spaces where they're taking at least one course with students that they're also living with. And it really takes the concept of learning in community seriously. They can do this around topics of their choice, like business ethics or women in engineering. There's a lot of great opportunities when it comes to that space. At University of Dayton, we promote research for the common good. We want our students to create solutions that will have a lasting impact. A real testament to the support and mentorship that our students received. Last year, we had over 1,500 students present at our Standard Symposium, which is our campus-wide day of scholarship and academic service. It's a really great opportunity that happens here, as well as locations around the city. As you've seen at UD, we think big, and our campus extends around the world. Whether our students want to learn abroad, do service, or have immersion experiences, we provide that here at University of Dayton. Whether it's our ethos programs, where students are able to travel, have an immersion experience, while also installing solutions and developing communities. Our Fit Center allows students to have a more civic-minded engagement right here in our Dayton community, which is an awesome opportunity. And a lot of our students take advantage of their downtown. Our campus ministry breakouts are great opportunities for our students to serve both domestically as well as abroad. Whether it's in their spring break, summer break, fall break, there's a lot of opportunities to get connected. Giving back and living in community is something our students take seriously, because UD isn't just a school, it's a home. That's where our commitment to community is truly lived out. Over 85% of our students live on campus all 4 years. So whether in our residence hall or in our unique student neighborhood, our students are living side by side in community, and it's a great place to live. Our housing, it's an intentional effort to connect students in community, because we know that it prepares them for a life of community engagement. This next video, it's my favorite video because it shows a lot about our UD experience.
Dayton is home, and I think everybody says that. It's like coming home, especially when you see the dome driving back up to campus. We all get that feeling.
Everybody has a sense of belonging, and everybody is there to support each other.
You're always around people that want to see you grow, want to see you succeed.
Here, I feel empowered every day to be the best version of myself.
It really is like a positive, supporting environment that really does benefit learning.
It's the cliche that we always say that community means everything here, but it's really true. You get this sense as soon as you walk on campus of just something special.
When I went on the tour, I thought that they were kind of hyping it up more than it actually was. But when I actually got here, you can see from the first day of orientation weekend, you can tell how strong the community is.
Before I came to UD, I was afraid that it would be a superficial kind of happy where everybody holds doors and smiles, but it turned out to be a deeper and better kind of happy and friendly, where you get to know people and you have a sense of where you are.
I believe that people interact in a very different way because of our sense of community. It's founded in the Marianist charisms and what we do to live in community and work for the common good together.
It's not about where we're at, it's about how can we be better for all people on campus.
I definitely feel like the community supports me. I feel like I've had lots of opportunities, both inside and outside of the classroom, to grow.
The student neighborhood is a big part of our community aspect of the University of Dayton.
I think that's what's so unique about UD is that everybody lives in such close proximity that you're able to like form those relationships.
My decision to come to the University of Dayton has been one of, if not the greatest decisions I've ever made in my life. The people that I've met here have changed my life forever.
I don't think you'll ever meet more genuine people in your life, and these are going to be my longtime forever friends that I've met, and I'm so grateful for that.
I love being a part of the UD community. I think that it's formed me in who I am. It's formed me in my faith and in my academics, but also just shown that when we live and we love together, we are able to grow and to impact the world.
No matter what you're interested in, we're here to help you craft the extracurricular experience that you're looking for. At UD, we have over 270 clubs and organizations. Things around service, around academics, around faith, around recreation. There are all kinds of things to get involved in. And a lot of our students are taking advantage of intramural and club sports. Over 50% of our students, which is really awesome. So you can really see why students really love the University of Dayton. And with the retention rate over 91%, we know that we have an experience that keeps students coming back. And that leads to success. 97% of our alumni are employed in grad school or in some type of service within 6 months of graduation. And our career services support students along the way, whether it's interview support, on-campus job interviews, or our campus job fair. There are a lot of ways to get students connected. This next video will connect with two of our alum, both Tony and Tarek, about their experience here at UD.
My name is Tony Blankemeyer. I was an operations management and marketing double major at UD, and today I work for 8451 as a partnerships lead. I would say my most valuable experience at Dayton was definitely Flyer Enterprises. It is a 100% student-run business. Everything from the executive team all the way to the sales associates that work within the different divisions across campus. My freshman year, I worked as a sales associate at Arch Street Cafe. By the time I was a senior, I was the chief executive officer of a $1.8 million business. Not only were you going to school as a full-time student, but you were also managing very strategic decisions on how to grow a business on campus. It actually felt like we were several years ahead of some of our peers coming right out of college. After graduation, I had a few different offers from companies across the country, but instead I decided to partner up with a fellow Flyer to start a technology company in Dayton. We ran that for a few years, and then I moved back to my hometown in Cincinnati to join a digital agency. After that, I've continued on my career within the marketing and technology field, and today I'm at 8451, which is a subsidiary of the Kroger Company. When I look at the different work that I've done throughout my career, I get the most excitement about trying to be on the cutting edge of what's next and how I can help in that future. UD for me was much more than a four-year experience, and I think a lot of what I learned in the classroom, a lot of my experiences are things that I still draw upon today in the way that I conduct myself and contribute within the community.
I think there's a lot to be said for after graduation. They really care about, are you being successful? So it doesn't, for me at least, it did not stop when you graduated. It's like you're part of the family now. And that's a big deal because you're making this big investment to come to this institution. And is it just a four-year investment or is it a lifelong investment? For me, it's been a lifelong investment.
Our commitment to the common good, it starts with our commitment to financial transparency. So when our students receive their financial aid offer, not only does it include their cost for 1 year, but all 4 years here at University of Dayton. So they can plan ahead when it comes to their cost of education, but also have peace of mind when it comes to their financial investment. When you apply at UD, you'll automatically be considered for up to $112,000 in merit scholarships. This next video answers a lot of questions about our 4-year financial aid approach and some of the support that we offer for students.
want families to have peace of mind when it comes to costs. After they apply and complete the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid will send them a personalized financial aid award. It will show them not only their first year costs, but the cost for their full 4 years. First, the amount they pay for tuition will not increase during their 4 years here. Their scholarships and grants will increase each year to offset any tuition increases. Second, we don't have any fees or surcharges, so the amount shown will be the true cost of their education. Our textbook scholarship covers up to $4,000 for textbooks over 4 years for students who attend a campus visit and file the FAFSA. In addition, all students can take advantage of the Study Abroad scholarship. We don't want to surprise them with higher costs after they're on campus, so we provide the full 4-year outlook.
What I pay this freshman year is what I'll be paying in the senior year. You know, there's no additional costs associated with it. They gave us a price up front and told us what it was going to be.
We can put it in the budget, put the numbers in, lock them in, and we know what it's going to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no surprises later on.
And there's none of those like extra fees of like orientation fee, matriculation fee.
Everything's upfront, transparent, and we certainly appreciate that.
Our Catholic and Marianist mission calls us to make high-quality education as affordable as possible. Almost all of our undergraduate students receive financial assistance, so I always encourage families to apply so they can view their personalized aid award.
We want to prepare our students for success, and we've seen evidence of that. And they're also graduating with less debt. Since we implemented our tuition plan in 2013, we've seen a significant decrease in the amount students were borrowing.
Because we're focused on student success, we help students make a plan to graduate on time. Many students may add a second major or change majors, and they still stay on track. Another option is one of our Bachelor's Plus Master's programs, where students can earn a bachelor's and a master's at an accelerated pace. Rather than paying an extra year of tuition, our goal is to keep them on track to get their degree and get started on their career.
We want to help students create a plan for success, and we're committed to making a top-tier private education transparent and affordable.
Now that you have a better understanding of our financial aid process, let's take a look at some next steps. The FAFSA is available on October the 1st. We encourage every family to file the FAFSA so that we can give you a complete 4-year outlook. November the 1st is our early action deadline. It allows our students to get their decision back in their communication timeline the earliest. Most of those students will have their decision in November, and they can expect their full financial aid offer to be made available to them in January. February 1st is our regular decision deadline. Students will have all the way until then to submit their application for undergraduate admission here at UD. Thanks again for joining us for our presentation today. Feel free to take a look at our virtual presentation once you're finished, where you'll learn a lot of cool information about UD. If you have any questions, feel free to call University of Dayton or reach out to the Admission and Financial Aid Office.